Sustainability and the drive to net zero are key themes here at Farnborough International Airshow 2024, which is why I'm delighted to be joined here on the Boeing booth by Brian Moran, Chief Sustainability Officer at Boeing. Brian, thank you very much for joining us. Tell us a bit about Boeing's presence here this year, in particular as it pertains to sustainability.
Yeah, look, sustainability again is a big theme this year here at Farnborough. We got some of our products outside. Our customer brought a 787 Dreamliner. We ourselves have a slightly tailored presence because we're focused on safety and quality. We're certifying our airplanes back at home, but we have a lot of innovation on display. You see it over my shoulder here. We got the X66, which is a sustainable flying demonstrator we're building together with NASA. Radical new design, get into that later. We also have a lot of partnerships and a few announcements actually this week on sustainable aviation fuels, because that's one of the key pillars we will need to get to net zero by 2050.
A lot of conversation about SAF here this year in particular. In terms of the 2050 vision, where are you on that journey right now? What are the key milestones for you?
Yeah. Hey, the best news about that vision is that we're aligned as an industry. And it starts with fleet renewal, right? So every new generation of airplanes that we deliver to our customer is about 20 to 30% more efficient depending on what airplanes they replace. So fleet renewal, investing in new kit is the first opportunity. Second, it's around operational efficiency, flying more efficient routes. We're leaving a lot of efficiency in the sky right now by flying in a circuitous way, and the brains of the airplanes are far more capable than the airspace currently is utilizing. So operational efficiencies and the tools in the cockpit is number two. Three, it's about renewable energy. And this is how SAF in particular, but also over time, hydrogen and electrification earn their way safely onto the airplanes of tomorrow. Fourth, it's advanced technology, and that's the X66 as one example. And fifth is about carbon removal and offsets, which will play a role in the future as well.
2050 may seem like a long way there, but we're very much on the journey right now. And there are one or two specific things. You mentioned the X66 here already that you're very keen to show to people at FIA 24.
Exactly. Look, for us, it's whether it's the Eco Demonstrator, which is a franchise we've been running for 10 years now. We've tested over 285 technologies, and these are tomorrow's technologies that we're bringing forward, and we see which ones of them earn their way onto the airplanes. The most recognizable one is probably the winglets, which were a test some 10 years ago, and now they're ubiquitous. So our current Eco Demonstrator, the 777 of our own, we're flying over 30 new technologies, a lot of technology in the cabin, recyclability, a lot of technology around safety, also safety on the ground and taxi operations. And then we'll see which ones of those are going to earn their way. But then over my shoulder you see X66, and that's a partnership we have with NASA, where we're taking an old MD-90 airplane and we're putting a radically new wing on, a high truss-braced wing, a high aspect ratio wing, a lot of real estate under the wing for new engine types, and we're going to fly that by the end of this decade.
You mentioned partnerships a couple of times there, the X66 partnership with NASA. Just to wrap up for now, Brian, talk to me about the importance of partnerships in order to achieve some of these operational efficiencies as well you spoke to.
Well, look, no actor in this ecosystem can do it alone. And we are very proud that we call it Sustainable Aerospace Together, and that's not a slogan, we actually mean it. It's partnerships with academia, and we're meeting with our friends at Cambridge who helped us build Cascade, our total climate impact model that we're displaying here at the stand, but also with government. You know, governments have a really important role to play. Here in the UK, the revenue certainty mechanism around SAF that's being consulted on would be a really big unlock to scaling SAF in the future. And I'm very optimistic again because governments are showing up, trying to help with this challenge.
Well, listen, Brian, thank you very much indeed for joining us here and chatting us through your sustainability journey. Wish you all the very best of it. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Thanks for the time today.
Cheers.
All the best.